Guys, welcome back. In today's lecture, we are going to study the trigeminal nerve. Already, we have covered trigeminal nerve quite in detail, but this lecture, we are just going to revise the trigeminal nerve. So, which is the fifth cranial nerve in the Roman letter 5, and we can call it the V1, V2, and V3 of the trigeminal nerve. So, it gives off three branches. The first branch is the ophthalmic nerve, which is the sensory branch, and the second is the maxillary, and V3 is the mandibular branch. So if we see, the first branch of the trigeminal nerve is the ophthalmic nerve. It gives off three branches: the frontal nerve, the nasociliary nerve, and the lacrimal nerve. If we see the frontal nerve, it gives off two branches again: the supratrochlear, which is above the upper eyelid; the conjunctiva, it supplies the conjunctiva as well as the lower part of the forehead. Supraorbital, which is again on the upper eyelid, so it is going to supply the upper eyelid, the frontal air sinuses, the scalp up till the vertex, and the forehead. The second branch of the ophthalmic division of the trigeminal nerve is the nasociliary. So frontal is one which is present medially. You can remember L for lacrimal, L for lateral. So the nasociliary comes in between the frontal and the lacrimal. Again, we have studied this. This is the nerve which passes the Zinn, the annulus of Zinn. If you remember, if we had a mnemonic, that LFT nerve or left outside in the superior orbital fissure. So the nasociliary nerve, it gives off five branches: the posterior ethmoidal, which is going to supply the sphenoidal air sinus, as well as the posterior ethmoidal air sinus; the long ciliary nerve, going to give sensory innervations to the eyeball; the nerve to ciliary ganglion; the infratrochlear nerve, which is going to give sensations or supply to both the eyelids, the side of the nose, as well as the lacrimal sac; and the anterior ethmoidal branch of the nasociliary nerve again gives rise to terminal branches, the middle and the anterior ethmoidal sinuses. See guys, the middle and anterior ethmoidal air sinuses are a part of anterior ethmoidal nerve. The medial internal nasal, lateral internal nasal, and the external nasal, which is going to supply the ala of the nose and the tip of the nose. So skin of the ala of the vestibule as well as the tip of the nose. The lacrimal branch of the ophthalmic branch of the trigeminal nerve is the lateral. So you can remember L for lacrimal, L for lateral. So it's going to supply the lateral part of the upper eyelid. So it is going to convey the secretomotor fibers from the zygomatic nerve to the lacrimal gland. Coming to the second division of the trigeminal nerve, if you want to study in detail about the trigeminal nerve, then we have got a lecture on the trigeminal nerve. So we are just going to brush up in this particular video lecture and see the trigeminal nerve in an animation video. So talking about the second division of the trigeminal nerve, which is the maxillary nerve, in the middle cranial fossa, it gives off the meningeal branch. In the pterygopalatine fossa, it gives off the ganglionic branches, which are basically the pterygopalatine ganglion branches. And the zygomatic branches, the terminal branches of the zygomatic nerve is the zygomaticotemporal and the zygomaticofacial. Also, the posterior superior alveolar nerve, which supplies the posterior upper teeth. Then we have, except the mesiobuccal cusp of the maxillary first molar, guys, because in 75% of the time the mesiobuccal cusp of the maxillary first molar is supplied by the MSA, which is again in the infraorbital canal. So if we see the branches of the maxillary nerve in the infraorbital canal, we have the middle superior alveolar nerve, which is the MSA; anterior superior alveolar nerve, which supplies the upper anterior teeth, the ASA. On the face, the maxillary nerve gives off the infraorbital branch. So the infraorbital branch is going to supply the palpebral, labial, and the nasal branches. These are the terminal branches of the infraorbital nerve. Talking about the mandibular division of the trigeminal nerve, which is the third division, it contains both the motor and the sensory. Now the trunk of this mandibular nerve, it gives off two main branches. One is the meningeal branch and another one is the nerve to medial pterygoid. Since the name suggests, the nerve to medial pterygoid is going to supply the medial pterygoid muscle. And if you remember, guys, the muscles of mastication, we have the medial pterygoid, lateral pterygoid, temporalis, as well as the masseter. So this medial pterygoid is the only muscle which is supplied by direct branch of the mandibular nerve, which is the nerve to medial pterygoid. Rest all the muscles of mastication are supplied by the anterior division of the trigeminal nerve. Anterior division of the mandibular branch of the trigeminal nerve, I must say. So the nerve to medial pterygoid supplies the medial pterygoid muscle, as the name suggests. Along with that, it supplies the tensor valli palatini and the tensor tympani. Again, if you remember, these are the derivative of the first pharyngeal arch. So all these muscles, the tensor tympani, tensor valli palatini, muscles of mastication, all these muscles are the derivative of the first pharyngeal arch. And if you remember, the nerve supplied to the first pharyngeal arch is the mandibular division of the trigeminal nerve. Talking about the two divisions of the mandibular branch of the trigeminal nerve, we have the anterior division and the posterior division. So anterior division supplies all the muscles of mastication except the medial pterygoid, because medial pterygoid is supplied by a direct branch which is nerve to medial pterygoid. So anterior division branches are the deep temporal, lateral pterygoid, mesenteric, and the buccal, which supplies the skin of the cheek. Talking about the posterior division, we have the auricular temporal nerve, which gives off the terminal branches auricular, superficial temporal, the auricular to TMJ, and the secretomotor fibers to the parotid gland. Along with that, the posterior division of the trigeminal nerves gives off the lingual branch, which is going to give the general sensation from the anterior two-thirds of the tongue. And the posterior one-third of the tongue, we know that from the glossopharyngeal nerve, guys. All these things we have already covered in the previous lectures. Then the last branch of this posterior division of the mandibular branch of the trigeminal nerve is the inferior alveolar nerve, which supplies the lower teeth. Along with that, the mylohyoid. So nerve to mylohyoid supplies the mylohyoid muscle as well as the anterior belly of digastric. Again, if you remember, the first pharyngeal arch we have studied anterior belly of digastric, and the second pharyngeal arch we have studied the posterior belly of digastric. So posterior belly of digastric is supplied by the facial nerve, while the anterior belly of the digastric is supplied by the mandibular division of the trigeminal nerve, which is the nerve to mylohyoid, which is a posterior division of the mandibular division of the trigeminal nerve. So this is about the branches of the trigeminal nerve, and let's see all these branches in the animation. So guys, if we see the trigeminal nerve, from the trigeminal ganglion, it gives off three branches: the ophthalmic branch, the maxillary, and the third one is the mandibular branch. We know that the ophthalmic branch passes the superior orbital fissure. As you can see in the middle cranial fossa, we have the superior orbital fissure. Then the middle branch, which is the maxillary branch, passes through the foramen rotundum, and the third branch, which is the mandibular division of the trigeminal nerve, passes through the foramen ovale. So these are the three divisions of the trigeminal nerve, as you can see. Also guys, you can appreciate the first division of the trigeminal nerve, which is the ophthalmic nerve. So it is going to supply the eye. It has got three branches, and if you can appreciate over here, it has got three branches. So the first one you can see, so guys, the nasociliary nerve. Then we have the frontal nerve, and you can see these are the frontal nerve. As you can see, the frontal nerve. And the third one, you can see the lacrimal, which is present laterally. So it is going to supply this lacrimal gland. So this is the ophthalmic division of the trigeminal nerve. You can appreciate over here, guys, all the three divisions are colored in 3 different colors. So 3 divisions of the ophthalmic division of the trigeminal nerve. And it gives off the terminal branches. So these are the terminal branches. You can see the supratrochlear and the supraorbital, as well as you can appreciate the infratrochlear. Also guys, you can appreciate the second division of the trigeminal nerve, which is the maxillary nerve. So this is the maxillary nerve. It is going to supply the maxilla. As you can see, it is supplying the maxilla. So it gives off branches like, in the middle cranial fossa, it is giving off this meningeal branch. And if you can see in the pterygopalatine fossa, it gives off the ganglionic branch as well as the zygomaticotemporal and the zygomaticofacial, as well as the PSA. You can appreciate the PSA over here. Now it also gives off branches in the infraorbital canal, and if you can see in the infraorbital canal, the infraorbital nerve, infraorbital nerve on the face, as well as you can also appreciate the MSA and ASA. So these are the branches of the maxillary nerve, which is a branch of the trigeminal nerve. Guys, that's the third division of the trigeminal nerve, which is the mandibular nerve. So it gives off, first one, the nerve to medial pterygoid, and then it gives off anterior division. As you can see, the one which is going anteriorly, 2 divisions. You can guys nicely appreciate the anterior division and the posterior division. So anterior division, so this is the mandibular nerve, and you can appreciate the anterior and the posterior division. So anterior division gives off the deep temporal, lateral pterygoid, mesoter and the buccal. Posterior division, if you can see, it gives off the auriculotemporal, so this one, inferior alveolar nerve, auriculotemporal, inferior alveolar nerve, and the mental nerve. Again, the terminal branches. So that's a quick revision for the branches of the trigeminal nerve. In case if there is injury to the ophthalmic nerve, then there is loss of the corneal blink reflex, because it is going to supply the upper eyelid. Then if there is injury to the maxillary nerve, it causes loss of sneeze reflex. If there is injury to the mandibular nerve, then there is loss of jaw jerk reflex. And guys, if you want to study trigeminal nerve in detail, you will find in the anatomy playlist the detailed video of the trigeminal nerve. Hope you have enjoyed it. So keep reading, keep learning.